Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Briggs. I'm coming to you today from the Teachers Lounge.
Wait, where's my macaroni and cheese?
Miss Finney. That was your macaroni and cheese.
No, that's my macaroni and cheese. You can't take my lunch.
Well,
What am I supposed to eat?
your name wasn't on
I'm
it.
hungry.
Well, I mean that you can go get.
You can't just help yourself. You are so petty.
Go get
We're
school
so
lunch.
petty.
Go get school lunch.
I don't want to eat school lunch. You eat school
No.
lunch. Get out.
Okay, other people want me here.
No, they don't.
I don't.
You too, Mr. Sharp. You don't want me here.
No, you smell bad. This is hot.
Well, I know what I'm not wanted. Forget you guys. Okay, well, now this is Mr. Briggs coming to you from my room, because who needs them? We're going to be doing Moving Straight Ahead today. It is going to be lesson 1.1. It's the very first lesson of our new unit. The lesson is on page number 5 and 6, A through B of your new book. Make sure you check out a new book and make sure you put your name down and so I can find you if you lose it. And we're going to be doing ACE problems 1 through 2, and then 15 through 18. And our learning target is that I can identify a linear equation. And what's a linear equation? Well, we're going to learn that now. Okay. A example of a linear equation. I'm just going to start with an example, and then we'll put down the definitions. A bamboo plant grows at 2 inches an hour. So at hour number 1, it's 2 inches tall. So I go over and I mark it off that I'm going to say that the bottom one here is time, and this is inches. So at 1 hour, it's 2 inches tall. And then at 2 hours, it's 4 inches tall. And then at 3 hours, it's 6 inches tall. And at 4 hours, it is 8 inches tall. And so on. And it forms a straight line. I get a linear relationship. It's linear because it moves at a set rate, at a set pace. So as this goes up by 1, this goes up by 2 every single time. Okay? That is my example of a linear relationship. And here's what needs to go in our notes for a linear relationship. A linear relationship is when two values are connected by a constant rate. They grow at a standard rate or shrink at a standard rate, and they are graphed, they form a straight line. And some examples of constant rates are gas costs $3.75 a gallon, I earn $15 an hour, I walk 8 feet per second. All of these are standard rates, and they look a little familiar. It's because the last unit really covered how to do them in math and what they mean in math. What we're going to do now is talk about how they can be used in equations, how they can be graphed, how that we can solve them in more advanced and different ways, taking those real-life situations and amping them up. So go ahead and pause this and get your notes down before I continue on how to do lesson 1.1. Okay, so lesson 1.1. Here's how you do lesson 1.1 in the classwork. In the classwork, it asks you to find your rate of speed. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to first ask Mr. Briggs' permission. This is important. Go ask Mr. Briggs' permission. Take a meter stick and with a partner, measure out 10 meters. Okay? Then, use a stopwatch or clock and have a friend stand on the other side with their stopwatch. And what you're going to do is start walking and take your time, okay, and divide it, take 10 and divide it by your time. So for instance, if it took you 30 seconds to go those 10 meters, you're traveling at 3 meters per second, okay? And find your constant rate. And once you find your constant rate, you'll be able to make a table similar to the one that we created before, where we have time and we have distance. And you're going to have for every 1 second, for example, you'd go 3 meters, At 2 seconds, you'd go 6. At 3 seconds, you'd go 9, and so on. And then when you graph that, you should get a straight line, or something close enough to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Our lesson today, our practice, is going to be finding and using rates, and it's going to be on page 5 and 6, A through B. The ACE problems are 1 and 2, and 15 through 18. Go ahead, have fun.